A lot of people are saying that posting photos on Instagram is kind of dead, especially if you want to reach out to new people. And they're kind of right, unless you adapt the format. So how do you do this? That's where Instagram carousels come in. They keep the viewers engaged, they keep swiping, they keep them looking at your post longer. In this video, I'll show you how to make seamless scroll stopping carousels using only a free tool, and I'll also show you some design tricks that most people overlook.
In this tutorial, I'll be using the Canva app on my iPad, but everything I show works the same on both desktop and mobile and should be easy to follow.
We're going to be starting by creating a new project. Click this button, then you go down to custom size. The height will be 1350 and the width, it's going to depend on how many images you want in the width. And I tested it, you can only use maximum of 7 slides. Let's just say we're going to create 4 slides today. So 1080 times 4, 4320. That will be our width. Create new design. Okay, so now we have a project that is the width of 4 slides and the height of 1. You're probably just wondering, okay, now I just have a huge white page. How will I adjust so that the edges of the image is in the right spot? Go to File, go to Settings. Then you're gonna go to Add Guides. This will keep the pages separated. Okay, so this is not fitting with whatever we're trying to create. So we're gonna go to Custom. We don't want any rows. Those are the horizontal ones. The columns, we created 4. That's what we multiply by. So we're gonna go with 4. And then the gap, we don't want any gap. We want a seamless post without any gaps. So there we go, Add Guides. If you like practical tips like this and want to see more, please consider subscribing with the button down below. So now we have the 4 slides. We're going to import our images. So we're going to press camera roll at the page and they will show it up. Close this down. Okay, so now you can move around within the canvas. So let's say you're really happy with like one image. It's in horizontal, 3x2 or 16x9, or it's 4x3, whatever. But you want to showcase it over 2 pages on Instagram. So you're just going to be dragging this all the way here. But you see it's not filling it all the way over there. So here you can choose if you want a post that kind of showcases the next image so they know that there's something coming. So let's say we want to do that. So we want this image here to just kind of stretch above to like over the limit here. And then we're going to be showcasing the next image here. And then pull it up. This entire thing kind of works in layers. So you have to control which is at the bottom. Just imagine that you're looking like you have these images actually physically in your hands and you're kind of stacking them on top of each other. That's what's happening here. So if we want the other images to show, we have to press the 3 dots and then go to Layer and then kind of show layers, and then you can see where the others are. So we have these 2 are not showing right now because they're behind these. So let's just say we want to send the ones that are showing to the back because those are the biggest ones. But now you can see they're showing up here. Okay, so here you have the carousel. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna export it. So how to export it so that it's actually sliced up, because if you press download right now, it's gonna be downloading the entire image and it's gonna be super wide. So you have to slice it up. So to do that, you have to add this image splitter app. It's you go to apps, then search Canva app, type image splitter. We chose 4 images, so we're going to be having 4 columns like these ones. All right, 4 columns, and then split image, and then you're going to see this. What the next thing we're going to do is save images to uploads. Click that, and then you see the uploading sign beginning to work. Okay, we're now in the uploads filer. You're going to click the 3 dots for each of the images, and then you're just going to click download, and this are going to save the image to your device. All right, so now we should be seeing all of those 4 images. I'm going to be sending them to my phone. for here you have to be specific. It has to be in the right order to make them look the way you want it to. So go for the first one. And here you can see you now have a seamless post where the split doesn't happen. We have created our seamless Instagram carousel, but how do we make them stop and actually go through it? That's the next step. How we're gonna do this is gonna be by adding descriptive text that captures attention and let the viewer know what they're actually scrolling to. There we're going to be layering one image with the other and add a heading. So okay, we have a heading. You choose a font that looks good in bold. Let's go for Montserrat Black for this one. So you could go like this and just have that, and you know, choose a color that pops. And that's it. It's pretty visible, but to make that 3D effect that looks kind of cool, you can put that behind the person. But to do that, you have to layer it with an image where the background is removed. So an easy way to do this in iOS is that you take the image, you just hold your finger there and you click share, save image, and now you have a backgroundless PNG that's in your gallery. And then you just add that from your camera roll, which should be here. There we go. Add to page. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And then we just click the position, layers, and we move this above the text. And as you can see, it puts the prog behind her. And to make it even more, you know, graphically or visually pleasing, we can add another text with a different font. So we're going to do this by clicking the text, going to add a subheading, and for this font we're going to use one of the squiggly ones. So recently used, Brittany, let's go for that one. Just for this, let's just say it's autumn in Prague City. That's the text we want to use. So there we go. Create a new project this time. We're gonna go for a regular Instagram post, which is a 4x5, 1080 times 1350. And when you get to the page, you're gonna be adding the help lines again, like we did with the last one. But now we're gonna do it a bit differently. Settings and add guidelines. All right, we have the guides. We go to custom again. But this time we don't want any columns, and we definitely don't want any gaps. For this, I'm going to show you how you can utilize your landscapes a lot better. So here, I like to do this with 4 images, so I'm just going to add 4 guides. We have this now. Now we're just going to add 4 photos that I think will work with this. Okay, so a little bit of a tip. If you drag the corners, you're just going to keep the scale. You're going to keep the format of the image, but you're going to increase and decrease it so it fits the canvas. But if you go for the lines, it's gonna crop into the image or make it grow. So that's the difference between them. So I would recommend just scaling the image at first before you go to the cropping. So like that, and then go like this. But then you might be thinking, okay, but now I'm only showing the top end of the image. I want to show the bottom. So you just double tap it. When you double tap, you see that it's kind of faded on this side. So you drag it to where you want it to show. Okay, I want this bit to show. And done. It's a lot easier to tell a story because you have 4 frames instead of 1. So you can show detail, you can show the wide shot, and you can show a medium shot. So I think this is a great way to kind of show and differentiate your photos. Okay, so this might capture some attention. So let's try it. Now you can see we have now got a seamless Instagram post with storytelling mode. That looks really, really cool, and they're gonna stop people from scrolling past, and it gets a really good context with the prog and everything. If you want to know how to edit photos like the ones I've been showing you in this tutorial, you can check out the video right up here.